Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today we just finished pouring a concrete pad here. This is where the Aeroquip head catch is going to be mounted on, and we're going to have an alley leading to it. And this is our bud box over here. We don't have the boards on it yet, or the gates. Here's the corral out here. It's gonna have three sorting pens and the lane right here that hooks all three of them together. So as we work the cattle, they'll come in where I'm standing here. There's gonna be 2 more gates put in right here. And the bud box, man, I tell you what, there's nothing that works any better than a bud box for working cattle. We drove in 9-footers out here, and then we're putting 2x8s on 26-inch spacings, and that's going to have a 48-inch cattle panel out there. We're going to put all those on with galvanized staples, make a heck of a nice corral. And then so here's where we're going to load at. So our trailer, this is all going to have gates. It's going to have a gate here. It's going to have a gate across there. So as I come out of the head catch, the entrance to the head catch is right here. We'll open the gate where I'm standing, and they'll go into this sorting pen here. And this sorting pen is isolated from the other 2. So as you work them, you get all your cattle on that side. It's just gonna be a circle fashion as you come around. I gotta show you this. We actually had a heifer yesterday. We had to treat. She had a swelled foot, and anyway, that's it. So we just built this makeshift. You know what? It worked. We just took polywire and made a polywire lane over to it. That's Johnny's old dozer here. Anyway, this is going to be picked up. I've got pallet forks for the skid steer. This darn thing weighs about 4,000 pounds. I mean, it is a beast. Gosh, I love it. We've only doctored that one calf yesterday. I'm telling you what, this thing is just unbelievable. I love it. It is. Aeroquip thought of everything. They really did. You can't get a better chute than this one. Alex is just drooling yesterday. Isaac, I'm sorry. And he's like, gosh, Greg, this is gonna be so nice. But we're gonna bolt it down. We're not gonna put scales on it right now, but if they wanna put scales on at a later date, they'll be able to. But we're gonna take the skid steer and bring it in over there. We're gonna have a dirt ramp on this when this all gets solid. And then we brought a bunch of, where did we put those? Oh, yeah. They're somewhere around here. Basically, all they are is big orange round posts. And we're gonna stack. Where did we put those? Huh. I don't know, we brought them over today. I don't know what oh, there they are. They're right there where we need them at. Imagine that. We put them right where we're gonna need them. So we'll bring the skid steer down, and we're gonna set this chute down right here, and then we're gonna do Egyptian style. How they move the Great Pyramid, those big blocks of rock, granite, whatever. These are all 9-footers. You lay about 5 of those out and put that thing on it, and then just keep a path of them in front of you. And it's unbelievable. If you keep that corral on those round slick poles, get it lined up here, we're gonna run it right up to where it sets. So this is gonna be so awesome. You know, we just didn't have any way to catch anything over here. If you wanted to haul something home, we put up a portable corral last week, and it was okay. We got them loaded. But, you know, Anthony and Sean own this farm, and I'm like, you know, if you're gonna be here for the long haul, let's just get a good corral build. And so we got Sasha Sasha's here, and Isaac and Alex and myself and Anthony and Sean. We had some labor here. We're knocking it out. We'll probably get all this put up today. They just finished pouring the concrete. They're helping up here. This guy's pouring an entrance to that shop. And that young fella came down and helped Sasha and us do this. So they went up there to help him do his. And I don't know how many of y'all poured concrete, but I'm telling you what, I've poured a lot of it, more than I care to say. And I've never poured it where I didn't feel like I would just give out. There's just nothing more hard work than pulling concrete. But that trucker's pretty good. He didn't bury him with it. And Sasha was telling him about how much to bring, you know, to let down the chute. And that made a big, big, big difference. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm a little bit jealous. I told Anthony and Sean, I said, my gosh, you're gonna have a better system than what I've got. It is. It's gonna be better because it's all undercover. But you know, you buy a chute like that. I was able to get 2 of them. I got one for our new farm, and then Anthony and them, they wanted one. So the fact that we bought 2 together, we got a little discount on it. And but I'm gonna put a cover over my chute. They're just, you know, they just cost too much money to let the rain pound them and get rust. And you know, when you're working your animals, if you just had an A-frame over the top of the chute area, just keep the rain off that dude and get it up on concrete, or the bottom part doesn't rust. You know, this has got an angle on it. We put a half a bubble, about a full bubble, I'm sorry, angle from that side over to here. So they could go into the power sprayer if they wanted to, and just, you know, when you're done, or every couple months, if you wanted to clean it off, you could just spray it, and all the manure and everything would come out this side into the rock. So we put that feature in as well. But yeah, it's coming along. We got, he's got lights in here. He's got a plug-in. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be pretty darn nice. I'll do a video on it when we get it completely done. We got a bunch of gates to hang, a bunch of 2x8s and cattle panels to put in. But the hard part's done. The concrete, driving the post. Now we're just fastening everything and hanging the gates. So I think it's gonna come together really nice, and we're gonna have a nice handling facility over here. And it just works nice to have a good solid containment. You can contain animals, they don't get away from you. You can work them safely. They're bigger than we are, and you want to be able to constrain the animal, hold him safely, where he's not going to get hurt and you're not going to get hurt, because they are bigger than we are. You know, they're not like a little sheep. They outweigh us considerably, and they're 5 times stronger than we are. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great one. And we'll see you next time. Hit that subscribe button on the way out if you would. I'd appreciate it. Take care.